Hello guys, it's Niall here. Now today I have the second video in my history series about Vikings in North America. Last video I talked about the settlements by the Vikings in Greenland, first founded by Eric the Red, and I spoke about how they had settlements lasting for several centuries in Greenland, and that we found evidence of those, and we also found evidence of a settlement in mainland North America. We found it in Canada, specifically Nova Scotia, and that was in the 1960s. They excavated a Norse settlement at Land's Meadows in Newfoundland, and the exact location of the lands described by the Icelandic sagas remain unclear, but historians are now clear that it definitely were real, because for centuries it was unclear to the Europeans whether the Icelandic sagas were representing actual voyages to North America or whether they were stories, but obviously now we know they were not stories, they were actually real voyages to North America. Now, the discovery of mainland North America should probably be credited to a man called Leif Erikson, who is one of the children of Eric the Red. Now, three of Eric the Red's children, his sons Leif, Thorvald and their sister Fridis, went to mainland North America in voyages, because it wasn't long after the settlement of Greenland in the 980s that the Vikings began to sail west, and obviously they soon landed in North America, specifically mainly Canada, where they actually encountered hostilities with the natives, and Thorvald was actually killed by natives. Now, what happened in this particular image was a group of Vikings massacred some Native Americans. However, one native survived, and he went back and he brought back a huge group of Native Americans who drove the Vikings back to their ships and off of the continent. And obviously, you can see there that there was big tensions between them. Obviously, to Native Americans at least, there is nobody outside that land. To them, for these people who looked physically different as well to come in, and then they killed them, that they'd have obviously been quite scared of them. Now, once they left North America, the settlements in Greenland survived several centuries after. However, they had several settlements, which, as I mentioned, the locations of which is actually not 100% clear. Now, one thing to note is the Native Americans, they actually had a name for these people. In a sec. They called the Native Americans who they encountered lots of hostilities with them. They actually called them Scrawlings, I think. I apologise if I mispronounced that. However, that's what they called them. And they encountered both Native Americans, both the Beerfuck and the Fool tribes. But I believe they've found comb fragments and pieces of iron, cooking, chisels, chess pieces, ship rivets, carpenters' planes, and an oaken ship fragments. They found them far beyond the traditional range of the Norse colonisation in America. So it just shows you that they really were serious about it. It wasn't just a few lone voyages, they had settlements there. And I think it's quite disgusting, actually, that kids aren't taught that in school, but it's the way it is. I don't know why that is, but that's just the way it is. Around the time of the Black Death and the mini ice age that I spoke about in the last video is when they really withdrew from the Americas altogether, and that was around the decline of the Vikings themselves. So I would like to thank you all very much for watching this video. If you found it interesting, which I do hope you did, please comment, because it lets me know you want to see more of these videos, because I'm hoping to do some more in the future. Also, if you didn't like these videos, then please do comment and tell me why, so I can make the next video all the more enjoyable. So thank you, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.